What's up, everybody? Gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on Kerbal Space Program. When we left off, we pretty much failed miserably to get to the moon, although I have received a few suggestions from you guys, which makes sense. One is to put nose cones and a few fins to minimize the drag and stuff, and I agree with that assessment. So we're gonna do that here. Put some nose cones there. I don't think I'll put wings there. I might put that on the bottom now. The other thing, let's make this the Mark III before we get too crazy with this. The other thing is that I forget who it was specifically, but somebody had mentioned that basically it's because the atmosphere is what you're fighting, it's more efficient to put the bigger, badder rockets on the bottom and then kind of taper it as I go, which makes sense, but I didn't really do that. Like, I should have put bigger fuel tanks and bigger thrusters on the base, kind of thing, to kind of cut through the atmosphere. So, one of the things I want to try is this. On the Moonraker Mark III, we are going to change this entire bottom section, I believe. And let's see, what kind of fuel tanks do we have? This is our biggest fuel tank, I believe, at 360. Yes. And this has a 315 boost. We could use these experimental skipper ones, which we might do. So let's put, like, 3 of these, maybe? And then put one of the skippers down here. The only problem that I see with stuff like this is the top heaviness of it. Like, I don't know how to do... Actually, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? We are going to check the R&D department and see... I have 27 science. What do I need? Because we're not supposed to have these engines, which is why we don't have these fuel tanks, which is really what we need. I mean, we don't need them. I know that you can get to the moon with what parts we have, but I don't have the proper fuel tanks for this stuff. So what I might do is not use those so that I can actually basically build more here. Let's see. This I want to leave so that we can leave all the struts set up, I think. And what is... This is 200, this is 215, but this has a gimbal. So for stability... Well, this is cheaper and more thrust, though. So... let's try it with a double stack and see if that will work. I know this kind of sounds funny, that it's like you're taking away boosters in order to do solid or liquid fuel, but I really just think it'll work out better. I could be totally wrong, but I'm thinking it'll work better. Which one is more expensive? This is 7, this is 6. So these are less expensive, but they're also harder to work with. And let's do a full company, or not. I don't know if I can... Let's try it with this. Can we do it with these? No. Well, yeah, we could. They'll overlap a little bit, but it'll work. Okay. And let's do one of these. And we'll put another one up here. Oh, it won't be able to do it right there. Tell you what. Nope. Wrong thing. Not that. Grab one of these. There we go. Okay, and we'll move it down here, I guess. I was gonna try and make it into the center, but I don't think it'll do that for some reason. Right about like that. That should work. Now if I can just get this to... There we go. And, again, I don't know if I need all this or not, but, you know. It can't be any worse than the, other things we were just doing. Now, before we go any further, let's get this secured so that it doesn't flip and fly everywhere. I think that should be... no, we better make sure. I was gonna say, I think that's enough with the things there, but, you know... Oh, what I wouldn't give for some fuel lines right now. I did not realize how much I used those fuel lines for asparagus staging. Those things are a beautiful, beautiful piece of machinery. Okay, this ship is getting kind of expensive, but I'm not super worried about it. We have enough, I think, to make this work. The one thing I don't know if I want to do or not is I probably should put parachutes on here so that when I dump it, it, like, you know, doesn't go crashing and we might be able to recover it. Actually, so it is really annoying when you have two monitors and your mouse goes off of the first monitor and clicks off, which minimizes Kerbal, and then you can't get it back up. That's a really, really annoying glitch. But yeah. I think, so I started to say, before it was so very rudely interrupted, that, what's the wing lift range? Let's just do the cheaper ones, because we're getting kind of expensive here. Oh, we'll put it back here on the bottom. Oh. That could be, I'll have to move these struts, I guess. I don't know. We'll have to see. Save that out. Speaking of, let's... Oh, I already have some in here. Let's use these. Wait a minute, did I just mess something up? Whoops! What am I doing? Undo that. Undo that. What? Undo that. Was that going anywhere? I didn't think that was going anywhere. I don't know what I'm undoing at this point. Yeah, this isn't going anywhere. It, like, flashed like it was going somewhere, so I thought I screwed something up. Let's do that. Let's do that. What is this one here for? I don't know. Well, we'll use it. Actually, let's put this one here. So we've got a strut almost going to each one. What is going on here with you? Why you no go? Seriously? Oh, gosh, I hate it when stuff like this happens. It's like, just do. Looks like there's one on each one. What is this one even for, then? I'm confused. These struts confuse me. Go to that one. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so why this one has no strut, I don't know. Let's fix it by attach. Oh, wait, no. Like that. What? Seriously, there's like too many things going on here and I don't know what the deal is. Right? Maybe? Do I need this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. I do think I might actually put couple more here, though. For... like, crisscrossed, maybe? For added security, stability? So that it doesn't go anywhere? Okay, so that's that, that. Gotcha. Good, that should hold everything together. Right. Now, because we're not using... Oh, and I said I had to move... I might actually do a test run without these at all, and it might be stable enough that it doesn't go anywhere. I'm not sure. We'll have to check that out. But because I'm not asparagus here... What is this one for? Is this the center? Yeah, that's the center one, so let's bring that down here. I may just move these, like, way up here. Because that should be the... Yeah, that's the radial ones. Because I don't really need them. And then there's that. Oh, parachutes. That's what I was going to put on here. So let's put... How about... like this? This will go into the decoupler. And these, it'll pop those and then jettison that, I think. And then we'll put one like down here, maybe. Now, since I didn't disconnect them, these should all actually come down as one big, one big chunk, actually, now that I think about it. So I wonder how that's gonna play out. For now, we'll scrap these. Alright, so let's give it a look over real quick. We've got these 7? Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Okay, there's 9 thrusters. So these 9 will push us through the main atmosphere, at which point the parachutes go off, and then this disconnects. We'll go to this thruster set, carry us hopefully to the moon. I'm hoping that'll be how, this is kind of how I'm planning it, is that this one will carry us to the moon. Then disconnect there. I don't know if I have parachutes on there, but we'll be high enough I probably won't need them. It'll probably just stay in orbit. Then it'll go to these 5. So jettison, thruster, jettison, thrusters. Radial will detach after that, then the main pod, then all the parachutes. So yeah, I think our stuff is set up correctly. So let's take it for a spin. Okay, so here we are on the tarmac. I'm turning the SAS on because we're a little wobbly. I want to see... We're not tipping over or anything, so I don't think we'll need the landing struts, but... Oh gosh, moment of truth! It can't lift the weight. Awesome! Okay, so I'm kind of back at the drawing board. I took off the top layer of fuel cells and put the cones on here. So what I'm thinking, I reconnected the struts and everything to keep it more workable, if that makes sense. I'm going to put also like 2 or 8, stupid thing, parachutes on this one. And where did those go? Where are you at? Right there. Okay, that's actually perfect. So I redid the staging as well to where we have all the boosters, parachutes, radial decouplers, jettisons, so each one of these will separate because they'll run out of fuel before this double stack. Then this one continues to go, then these shoots fire, it disconnects here, and so on and so forth. So this is my biggest flaw in playing Kerbal, is the infamous fuel versus weight ratio thing, that I never feel like I have enough fuel to do anything, but it also means that everything's too heavy when I compensate. So we'll give this a spin, see what happens. Okay, so moment of truth. Let's go give it another go. Oh, are you kidding me, man? How much do I have to push this thing to get it to go? It doesn't look to me like it should be that heavy for what I'm putting on here. Oh, and we're tipping terribly, by the way. Why are we doing... See, this is the kind of stuff that I don't understand. Why are we tipping? Why? Like, all of it's evenly distributed and everything, but we're still just going over this way, and I don't know why. Okay, so here we go with another run. I've added the landing clamps, or whatever they're supposed to be called, which are, of course, not in the right place. I'm glad I saw that. And I took off the fins, because they didn't obviously seem like they were doing much, so let's see if we can actually go a bit straighter, if those clamps hold us in place, because I'm wondering if that was the problem. It doesn't look like it, because we're still drifting. Which, again, I have no earthly idea why. Oh, at least we're doing something different. We're going the other way now. Well, actually, we're not doing too bad. But the big concern that I have, I just kind of realized this, is that if we're having such a problem right here, if we run out of fuel with these 9, and then switch to the bottom one, it's not going to have anywhere close to enough thrust to get us out of here. So let's see if we can. I know I'm probably burning more fuel than I should be right now. And we're leaning, of course. Like, I just don't get it, man. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, because beforehand, like, before we started this new career season where we had, like, a lot of the parts and had been to a lot of places, I was doing really good. And these are a lot of the same kind of mechanics that I would use, but now they're just failing miserably. Like, I'm not even hitting 10,000 meters. And we're drifting and flipping over. It's just a nightmare. It's terrible. Oh, and now I don't even know what we're doing now. Why are we spinning? See, it blows my mind. I just don't even know what the heck I'm doing. I guess it's all gotta be related to this top part being, like, too top-heavy. And so it's being too heavy, and then it's also not able to, like, go anywhere or do anything. So I'm gonna try and fix that. Okay, so here's the Mark IV. I just went ahead and named it something else. So what I did was I was thinking about something that the comments had said, excuse me, and that was basically that the most of the work is getting out of the atmosphere. That even once you land on the moon, it takes a whole lot less to get back because there's no atmosphere to fight, and you're just going to basically drift in than it does to get out. So I stripped off the extra pods on the landing pod and just left it this way. Hopefully it's enough, and then I put boosters along the bottom. I put a separate stage for their radial mount so I can disconnect them. So let's see if this works, because I'm not super confident anymore. Now this is just running the boosters to cut through the main chunk of the atmosphere as much as we can, although we are kind of drifting a little. It's not too bad though. I guess we're more spinning than drifting. But see, it's like that. We've got a perfect, like, pyramid type shape, so why is it still, like, why are we still drifting off the mark at this point? Now, unfortunately, I didn't put parachutes on those boosters, so I think they're kind of done. Oh! Looks like we auto-corrected. Well, good for us. We're still gaining speed, that's good. We're gonna quick save it here, because we're actually not doing bad. We weren't doing bad, why are we drifting? I know, I'm like, all precise right now, like, check out this. We're a little bit off the mark, not really, actually. Yeah, we are. I don't know what is going on with my ship designs. They should not be this unstable. like, teetery and wobbly, like they're not... Oh, and by the way, in case you're wondering why I still have these, every time I clicked on these to remove them, it, like, dismantled my entire ship. Like, anything below those girder sections were just gone, and I have no clue as to why. It's never done that to me before. It was really strange. We're not doing too bad. We're not doing great. I won't lie. I'm not thrilled with this because we're like drifting to different points, and I keep having to correct. We're only at about 20, and we've almost lost all of these cells, which isn't great. Oh wow! Why the heck did it just do that? Like, look at us go over here. We're just like drifting like crazy. I wish I knew the cause of that, though. Like, that's something that bugs me, is I don't understand what it is in the design that's making it do that, and it's kind of annoying when you're trying to fix the stuff, but you don't know what's causing it to just weeble-wobble everywhere. Oh, what the heck? Oh, wow! Oh, wow! We need to turn. That's what I get for, looking in the menus and not paying attention to my altitude. Somewhere we picked up speed along the way. I don't think those parachutes on my rocket boosters are going to do any good at this point, because they are pretty much just stuck in space at this point. Alright, now stop drifting. Stop drifting. Just stop spinning. I need RCS. This has been terrible not having any RCS tanks. Okay, should be a little lighter. That didn't sound good. I hope nothing got damaged. Did not mean to do that! Did not mean to do that. I meant to throttle up, not hit space. Dang it. I'm gonna reload that, actually. Okay. We can go ahead and throttle back up. I don't know if we'll have enough... What the heck is happening to my ship? Are you guys seeing this? Like, all I did was turn my throttle on and it went way over here. I don't... Like, what in the world is wrong with this thruster that's throwing off our flight mechanics so much? What is that? You know what? It ain't worth it. I'm gonna have to drop it. Like, oh my gosh, we're so off course now, which is awesome. It's just amazing. Good grief, dude. I don't even know what that was about. Like, I'm glad I was recording when I did that, because I was at a dead stop. I just hit the throttle button, and it was like... Phew! And there went my, flight radius. And you're just kind of like, what in the world is going on? It's like this is wanting to do the same thing. Stop it. Just get on target. Stay there. Right there. Gosh, man. Hopefully we have enough time to get this part. We're done. This part isn't coming out at all. It's going this way. That sucks. Come on. You can do it. Yeah, this isn't getting any further out, I don't think. I mean, maybe it is, but it looks like it's going this way, which is bad because we're gonna run into this before we get around to this. And that just ain't cool. Man. It would have been fine, too. This ship, I don't know what is so horribly designed about it, but it just never seems to want to go the way I need it to go. I'm hoping... Maybe if I can just burn prograde. Yeah, see, this is gonna blow way out. Oh, good! And I'm out of fuel on that cell. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, so... Here's where we're at. I've got a... Just don't ask how we got here. I'm down to this guy. I have 3/4 of my fuel left. I have to do a 2-minute burn if we want to get to the moon, but it would actually be a pretty good encounter that if we were completely out of fuel, we could slingshot it and be okay. which might be the best idea. But I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. We're going to pick this up next time. And I think we're going to go for it, because, you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained. And we have fuel, so we're going to see if we can do it. But I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I'll see you all next time. Peace!